going to be looking at the new ballroom banner of the FE4 characters. Yeah. So the first thing that like really comes to mind for like most people, and I'll show skills and what their weapons do and stuff a little later. But I'm not going to go over too many specific builds because I don't actually think many, if any, of these units are that good. I will explain a few builds in Unit Builder that I think are like passable, but I really don't think any of these units are necessary by any means. So first, going from left to right, is Duo Sigurd, and he is, or they, I guess, they're very good for the sole fact that they're a 3 movement dancer. Now their dual skill, decent. Their base kit, it's pretty okay. It's attack res bond 4, will attack res, and I think joint hone res. Their pref isn't great. It's damage reduction, but it's still nothing to check. It's damage reduction no matter what, as long as they're ranged. I see they're ranged for magic. I forgot. But either way, 18 speed. You're not reducing enough damage for it to matter. Along with that, like mediocre base kit. The only good thing about them is that they score well. And if they're a dancer, 185 BSG dancer is going to be a lot to deal with, obviously, but it's a cav dancer. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Offensively, it's just nice that it scores. They don't bring a whole lot new to the table, and stunning lack in defense and a pretty subpar HP means that they can get isolated by either of the main isolators. So, not too much going for Sigurd in this this state. Decent fodder at least, but that's not what you want from a duo hero. Quan, I think Quan is pretty subpar to say the least. He's a 5-star exclusive blue flying dancer archer. Terrible speed, terrible res, but that's expected. His attack is decent, and his weapon grants attack def plus 5, and if he gets doubled, then he reduces the first enemy attack by 50%. Which will be very common, and because he doesn't get anything like auto follow-up or anything unless he's running like a breaker skill, which, no, not even then. Unless he's running a breaker and they're running QR, then he's almost never going to get to use that. He also has fast in his base kit. It's pretty bad from what I remember. Let me just check. This is extremely unprofessional, so I apologize. Sorry about that. Yeah, Quan comes with attack def bond 4, flyer formation, and joint hone def. Very subpar. Flyer formation we have everywhere. Spring Loki comes to mind. I think it's Spring Loki. Attack def bond 4. Sure. But it's 1, Unity is better. 2, it's bond 4. It's not doing too much. Corley bow, like I said, not very good. It's extra stats, I guess. Giant hone def is pretty much the only like interesting thing that Quan has, and that's on Forsyth, who is a lot easier to obtain. But I guess he can get high enough def or HP to dodge Milla and or Bride Fjorm, but that's only at very high merges, and he's a 5-star exclusive seasonal 4-person banner blue unit, so good luck with that. Next we have Lachesis, however you want to say it. She's a bit better than Quan, but I don't see her being too much better. The best thing about her is that she is the 4-star focus of the coming banner. She's very similar to Quan, or her weapon at least. It does the same thing on a green dagger, or a dagger I guess, but instead of a +5 attack and defense, it's +5 attack and res. So she's a very, very good res stat. With a subpar base kit, but it's pretty good when you consider that she's a 4-star unit. She has her, I think it's like something fan, Courtly fan, or Courtly, I don't know, they're very similar. But, these two weapons. But it's the same effect as Quan's, but with +5 attack and res instead of attack and defense. It's the same. If you get doubled, you take less damage on the first hit. Its 27 speed is a little bit better, but having that 19 defense does not do a whole lot. 37 HP is not fantastic either. Good attack and res, which I guess is what she specializes in, but that's about it. She comes with Defense Cantrip, the Dance exclusive skill, and Air Orders, which is pretty good. I see you're getting a little more mileage out of skills like Splashy Bucket, I think it's called. Like she can run something like this. You can run whatever fine you want, I guess. But you can run something like Close Counter, or even, I guess we'll eventually get Close Ward if you want to be like a Dragon exclusive check. If you want to do that whole deal. You can keep Cantrip, it's not matters too much. Air Orders is still good. Like, that dagger plus Close Counter is going to kill any dragon you want. And she has 41, 44 as at +10, and putting her at +1, which is going to be a lot of people as well. It's a really good AA check for like any dragon you can think of. Or dragon with dragon weakness. So this. Going out of that, I think the best unit on this banner, keyword banner, is Eflin. Now Eflin, I don't know if I'm blocking her stats. I'm not. I'm just blocking Elegant. Okay, so she has decent HP. It's the same as Lacus's. Her defensive stats are really poor, but her dagger is where it comes very nice. So she has Courtly Fan, which is half of null follow-up and attack speed +5. So the half of null follow-up is basically, if you hit no matter what, you can hit again as long as you win the speed check, which is not hard for her, especially with 41 speed. Whoops. 41 speed at base. She's not going to have any problems with that. Air attack speed def, or air attack speed on defense. Probably better to say that. It's okay. It's probably not very good on her specifically, but her having wind sweep and joint drive speed is extremely good, especially for what she wants to do. So I can see people running. How do I do? Okay. So yeah, I can definitely see people running this type of thing. Let me just think of what the this is the highest invested thing I can think of. But this sounds really good to me. So we're gonna go with this. If I had infinite money, this Eflin would be super, super useful. It's no follow-up. 62, what, 74? No, that's 9. That's 71 attack, Heavy Blade. If you somehow don't kill on the first hit, you're getting a Ruptured Sky afterwards, and they can't counterattack so long as they are, I guess, physical. That's what one sweep is. But yeah, Ethlin is probably the best banner unit, in my opinion. And lastly, just quick to cover this, is I'm going to hide my face, is Eldigan. Now Eldigan has a very good stat line, it's very min-maxed for all of the good reasons. 18 res is what you expect it to be. 43 HP, 30 attack. It's a very similar stat line to Quan, but he has more speed for, I guess, less res. I don't know. He has 6 more speed for 3 less attack. Or so their comparison is Eldigan has 3 more HP, 3 less attack, 6 more speed, 1 more defense, and 2 less res. So Eldigan is a melee flyer, while Quan is ranged, but it shouldn't be that big of a difference. I'm not going to bring too much new information to the table, because Acarus made a really good video on Eldigan, some of which I don't exactly agree with, because on a team like that, usually, or for an infantry plus team at the very least, you usually want infantry for everybody, or for all of your units, barring your mythics, which I agree with at least. That's what I do for my my defense, but then again, his is definitely better than mine. So it's his word over mine. You can really take whichever one you want. Just going with Tempest Trial, I guess, just to throw it in there. We're getting Armor March Seal and Res Feint. Res Feint isn't likely going to do a whole lot, but Armor March might make Arena a little bit easier, especially for those of you who have really good armor units but may not want to invest. So that's going to wrap it up for today. This is pretty condensed, and I guess some people think that's good, some people think that's bad, but I tend to keep this YouTube stuff pretty short so I can continue the conversation in Discord, which will be in the description. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.